Hello everyone, this is going to be a Fallout Shelter quick start guide. So let me get on into the game real quick here, and I'm going to show you really quickly kind of your first 5 minutes of progress, and then I'm going to show you how to get there. So vault list, let's go and get into it. Vault 666. I don't suggest you use that particular number because there's a story and it might mess with it. So here we go. We have power first floor on the left. We then have our diner, and then on our third floor that you see already here, we have our water treatment. So I'm going to show you how I got to this really quickly. So let's go ahead and hop out of this. Main menu. Okay, vault list and new vault. ID of my new vault, 172, sounds great. I'm gonna go ahead and skip everything, and we're gonna speed run setting this up. So, first things first, we are going to build a power generator. Boom. Right next to the power generator, I might actually do my water treatment because, yeah, water treatment. Then we're going to have living quarters. And let's go and throw a diner. Cool. Because the first parts of all this are all about trying to be as efficient as possible. And I'm just hovering around and seeing whatever has the highest numbers. Don't worry about things too much at the moment here. So we have left the first level empty. There's a reason why I did that, and that is because the first level going across is going to be storage, and I kind of want to do things as efficiently as possible, but I do want to collect as much what would you call it, resources on our first level as possible, at least for the first bit of the game. Part of the reason why I also put our power on the left top level here is because it is power is where we have our strength users, and so they will do the most damage. That's just kind of the correlation there. And then every single time a battle happens where they break into your vault, they'll break down the door, they'll come on in, and they will go immediately to the left if you don't have anything of value that has people in it on the top level here. So it is kind of a good way to like sort things through and just kind of make as much use of just the normal game mechanics as possible. So living quarters, we're gonna go ahead and build that out. 225. That gives me a little bit more room there. We're gonna go ahead and power generator, build that out, and then I have 100 points that I can't put to use. But this is your beginning, no questions asked, just set this up like this. Now, as time goes on, You're going to then build your storage units on the top, extending on out. You're just going to have the one elevator. And then you start having some decisions. I would almost recommend continuing through, and you're going to have a 3-room of power on this side, and then a 3-room of water treatment on this side. And your water treatment people actually are fairly good at they're fairly good at one specific thing. They have perception. So if you give them some weapons and let's say the fight goes poorly in the power generator room, which it shouldn't, because it is your first level of defense. The enemies are going to break down your door. They're going to come in. They're going to inspect your storage rooms that you'll set up here, which you'll be able to get a 2 size and a 3 size room up here, which, yeah, don't worry about it. That is perfectly fine. Don't bother guarding this because it's kind of pointless. You can only put 2 guys in here. Even if you upgrade it, it is still limited to 2 of your pawns. So let's go ahead and let's see, what can I do to speed up stuff. Close. And I don't really need storage space at the moment here. I can't do quests. There we go. So I need to rush a room. I'm going to rush my power generator because it's got 4 people in there. If it catches on fire, it's got 4 people to stop the fire. We get a success automatically. Each time I've done this, it succeeded. So I've gone ahead and done that. Let's go ahead and open our Voltec lunchbox that it gave to us as a reward for rushing a room. Gave us some weapons. It gave us a Yagoi hide, Yogi hide, Nuka-Cola, and Victoria Walker, who has great strength. So she's definitely going to be going into our power. Now you got to kind of pay attention in the background here and just make sure that you're not you're not neglecting, because it doesn't auto collect unless you get yourself a Mr. Handy, and a Mr. Handy is able to auto collect. So we're gonna take that off of her because it's kind of not important, but she has the highest strength, so we're gonna arm her with our first weapon. So just in case she can defend herself. Alright, we have 233 caps. Let's take a look at what else we need to go and do here. Collect 50 food and collect 50 water. Water's kind of important. That doesn't speed up anything. That doesn't speed up anything. But you know what does speed it all up? Water treatment. Let's double the size there. And we now have 3 fully stocked rooms of people. And we're going to be kind of just waiting as our timers kick on over. You can rush things, but I don't really recommend rushing things until it's important to do so. Yeah. And you gotta go and hit the levels up on people. You could be strategic with leveling people up too. So let's say somebody's just been in a fight, but they leveled up. Well, when they level up and you hit that green level up sign, it heals their hit points back to full. So right now I have no stim packs. I don't have any rataways. If somebody is injured, like they've just been in a fight, and you don't want to wait for them to naturally heal over time, which they will do in your vault. They don't do it during quests, but they will do it in your vault. So if you want to heal them up for free and not use a med pack that, if you're just starting out, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 med cat packs through these boxes, and eventually you're able to go and open up a med bay, but you have to have 14 dwellers to do that. Right now we're at 10, so just kind of waiting. We just have to wait. We have to wait. So let's see here. There are ways to go and check some specific stats on here. Go to the wallet looking thing. You can go through and see whatever weapon you have. Rusty scoped 44 packs a softer punch, but it's still a reliable handgun. Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look through here, and yeah, librarian outfit. Prove to everyone that in the future, Prince not dead. And then junk, we have 1 Yagoi, Yogi, hide. Don't mess with me. Your hide-made outfits will say. Cool. But yeah, keep upgrading things. Oh, we have another person who's decided to join our menagerie. As the overseer, I don't recommend you call it your menagerie to your people. And people just kind of trickle on through. So I have Deborah Mason placed right now in my living quarters. If she stays in there and I draw a male on over, there is a possibility that they will start talking and she will get pregnant. So pregnant pawns are not able to fight, and that's not much of an issue at the moment here, but it's not something I want to go and start like worrying about just yet. We are outnumbered on this particular playthrough here. There are, 8 women to 3 men. Am I counting right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's just how that is. Yeah, so you could start a breeding program already, but there's a couple of bonuses that come from send a dweller to the wasteland, you get some money. Collect 50 food, you're going to get some money. And collect 50 water, which is really what I'm aiming for. You get another one of those lunch pails. Those lunch pails give you some really cool benefits. They'll have caps in them. They'll have stim packs. They will have legendaries in them. Did I get another person? I got another person. Awesome. Throw her on in there. Room unlocked. And now I have my storage room that I have to wait to actually use. That amazing value Vault-Tec starter pack. It gives you a Mr. Handy, a pet of some sort, some cool guy, Nuka-Cola Quantum, and 3,000 caps. It's not free, and this is only going to apply to this vault. So if you're going to spend money on stuff here, just kind of keep in mind that you're spending money in the most Bethesda way on this single vault. Okay. 126, and storage room is still 300, so we're just gonna have to risk it. Or put him directly into the power generator, which then frees up this wonderful lady. And you just take people, hover it over, and it'll tell you whether or not you're going to have a gain or a loss as far as strength is concerned. Diner, we have just enough money to throw another person in there. And I do kind of recommend doing exactly what you got here. I really want to get that storage unit going, even though we don't really need it. But that will be like the first thing that we want to do. Is get a storage unit and keep on going. So you can see that two, and then if you had an elevator shaft, you could fit another 3. I am going to, like, these first 3 levels here, I'm going to stick with just 1 elevator shaft. Because it kind of min-maxes how the AI for enemies work. So I'll have my storage units going all the way across. Good to go. And then I will kind of build out this floor, because it will slow down enemy AI. And I'm just returning back to that. Do it exactly this route, and you will have the best encounters as far as raiders coming to go and break in, feral ghouls, death claws, that sort of thing, because their AI breaks down the front door and then comes down into the first room on the left. Because if you have storage units on the top there and there's nobody inside of them, they'll just run to the end and then run back and come on in. And sometimes you get weird things where the we're gonna rush this because I have 4 people in there. Succeed. There we go. Awesome. So we're getting a little low on that. Water's going to be coming up in a second here. So, but yeah, back to raiders and all that. They come in, they check the first floor. If there's nothing in there, they go to the left of the next floor. And if they've checked the whole first floor, and then they come across an elevator, they'll come on down and attack. So just keep that one on in mind. Alright, cool. We filled that on out. And I got another Vault-Tec box. Let's open that up and just see what this seed gave us. Leather armor, caps, and Kyle Parker, who's a cool dude. Kyle Parker, do you have... Oh, and he's wearing the comedian outfit. I'm going to throw him straight in there. We unlocked the med bay. Cool. But from here, it is just kind of sitting here and clicking statuses. And once you've clicked all the statuses, you are good to go for, yeah, just do that long enough and you're going to make money. Oh yeah, look at the the strengths of each room. P, which is perception. Water's a perception trait thing, apparently. I don't really have much for people to wear. Intelligence, that librarian outfit would actually be useful for somebody who gets into the med bay, which you're also going to want a 3-room of for when it is time to refill. Not only for the storage, but also just the production capacity. But yeah, that's the short gist of it. Yep. So just give it time, and it'll eventually give you enough caps that you can build that. Do I even have one weapon? Yeah, I really didn't. Yeah, this particular spawn is not all that good. This seed was kind of sucky. But it explains what we're trying to do here. Oh, we got a +1. And we would lose 1 there. So, someone is going to come on out. I'm going to throw you in. And now, you're retired. Alright, well, we're going to put the end of that, and just babysit your pawns. Alright, peace. Save. Save and exit. I don't even know why I'm saving it. Alright.